Corvette Stingray, regarded by many as America's first sports car. I recently had my turn behind the wheel of this now 7th generation supercar, and I also had a chance to sit down with product brand manager Harlan Charles to discuss the engineering and technology that makes this, in my opinion, an American automotive icon. I mean, this is an amazing machine, but this car, it goes and it just holds on and it sticks to the road. What have you done to this thing for 2014?
The main thing is it goes, and actually we made this car, basically you can have it as a barely street legal race car or a fine grand touring car that's fun to drive and comfortable.
And it was very comfortable.
We did a lot for the aerodynamics, not just for drag, a lot of people are familiar with that, but for lift or downforce. And we learned a lot from the racing, our experience at Le Mans racing. The vent on the hood creates downforce because the radiator is tilted forward and expects the hot air goes over the top. And we have two coolers in the back over the rear fenders, rear quarters, one for the transmission, one for the differential. So all those features you see in the car are functional based on our experience in racing. You know, we joke about it, but you know, goes 0 to 60, 3.8, 1G, all these type of acceleration things. Even if you forget all that, one of the car, the things you can't measure with a stopwatch, one of the cars used to be an exciting car to be in, an exciting car to drive.
And you added that something special to it that was perhaps lacking a little bit on the interior quality of the last generation Corvette.
Corvette's always been great by the numbers and performance and things like that, but sometimes when people would compare, we'd lose the subjective, and we don't want to do that anymore. So we went everything is top, no excuses.
And it's this no excuses attitude that is fortified through and through. Interior design manager Ryan Vaughn and his team have broken the mold with this new, authentic, and configurable design package. Well, Ryan, you did a great job on the interior of that machine. We've all been looking for something like that in the Corvette, as there's so much competition out there. Now that it's called the Stingray, did that add a little something to it?
As designers, we love the original Stingrays. I mean, that's like the iconic Corvette for a lot of us. And so as we're designing, we're trying to put that heritage in, but not do it in a retro way, do it in a really modern, fresh way so the car looks completely new. It still feels like a Corvette on like a really gut level, like you just know that's a Corvette.
Right. What's your favorite thing about the new Stingray?
I love the cockpit feel of the interior. You know, it really wraps around you as the driver, really makes you feel like you're in a really high performance environment. We started fresh, the seats are new, the steering wheel is new, all the materials, things aren't, you know, popped from a mold, they're hand wrapped, they're stitched together. And everything's authentic. So real carbon fiber, real aluminum, there's nothing fake about it at all.
I mean, I'm in my cars for hours and hours and hours, and I just sit and study things.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, do I love the IP, the instrument panel? Do I love it? And do I love what you've done? Yes! And it's reconfigurable.
The instrument cluster actually incorporates an 8-inch high definition screen. And you can set it up, it's almost infinite. So there's 3 different driving modes. There's a touring mode, a sport mode, and a track mode. So as you change from touring to sport, you see that visual change in the cluster. And then from there you can go in and really deep dive and customize it however you want. Have the cluster show you the information you want and tailor it to yourself as a driver.
From the stitches on the dash, to the way the steering wheel feels, to the carbon fiber and the aluminum and the leather, you nailed it.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we really set out to really create that world-class experience.